Tell me once again why I got on this roof.
I chalk that up to bad life choices.
In the toughest city in the world, nobody fights crime like these guys.
Somebody call 911. Holy sh**.
And then there's the other guys.
Stop humming that song.
I got a call from Will and Adam. They were like, "You want to go to dinner?" I was like, "Yeah, great." And they were like, "Do you want to do a movie with us? We have this idea." I was like, "Are you kidding me? I'm in." And they're like, "Well, we wanted to tell you the idea first and what your part would be." I said, "You can if you want to, but I'm in." And they were like, "Holy shit!" And then they told me the idea, which I thought sounded fantastic. But I've had a lot of meetings with people, and we talk about things, and they never actually come to life. And then literally like 8 weeks later, I got a script, and then another 6 weeks later, we're doing read-throughs, and then we got a start date, and we actually went and made the movie. But I was surprised that I was doing most of the action in the movie because I signed up to do a comedy. And then, every time we're doing an action sequence, Will's just kind of like standing beside me or running. That was the most action Will did, was run and maybe fire the gun once or twice. But yeah, it was like no big deal. They wanted to like make a big whoop-to-do about getting pulled across the table on a cable at like 2 miles an hour. I'm like, I've done crazier shit. Don't worry about it.
We know. All the gunfights, all the car chases, all the sex we don't want to have with women, but we have to, all due to what you guys do.
And we do it again and again.
Hey, if I want to hear you talk, I will shut my arm and work your mouth like a puppet.
Peace out.
Real characters. You stop it, man? What?
Any of the scenes just standing there with Will or Rob and Coogan, there were so many. The thing with me was there were so many guys that were coming in that I'm not used to the comedy world, so I'm not used to a guy comes into a scene, has one line, supposed to take your order, is not supposed to turn it into this big fucking whoop-to-do. And every scene he hired this comic to play small parts, and then we'd do what was on the page, and then we'd all get to improvise, and these guys would go nuts, and they usually always try to go nuts on me. And I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, how many comedians are there in the world, dude? It's like, I thought, there's a handful of you guys. But they were coming out of the woodwork. I mean, their approach is the same as mine. We try to make it all as real as possible, even though the circumstances are absurd. You try to stick to it and commit to it, and then maybe there'll be more laughs because of that. But yeah, I didn't want to have to try to be funny, and I didn't want to have to be around somebody that was trying to be funny all the time.
I think you're a fake cop. I hear a guy who's probably a little insecure.
All units, we've got a possible jumper.
We all know you're in a very dark place right now.
I'm gonna do it!
You're feeling as if sweet death is your only release.
Oh, we got a second jumper!
Oh, look, he's flying.
Hi.
Who are you?
I'm his wife.
This is a ball and chain. Whew. Come on, seriously, who is that?
I am a real cop.
I'm working on a huge case. You're coming with me.
It's a wooden gun.
Oh! Well, we're hoping. No, we're gonna do this season. We have one season left, so we'll do the 8th season and then hopefully go into a film. So this will be the first time we're asking Doug to kind of sit down and think about the whole through line of the next season. So where is the season going to end? Is the film going to be a continuation of that, or is it going to stand on its own? And we've kind of been having a lot of discussions, but everybody's excited. Everybody's excited about this season. We're a little freaked out at first that Vince is taking such a dark turn. I just watched the 9th episode, and he's basically, he's experimenting with a lot of stuff that he shouldn't be. Drugs, and he was going out with this porn star, and he's trying to convince them to like hire this porn star in a mainstream film so she doesn't go do a porn where she's getting gangbanged by a bunch of guys and all this stuff. And it's getting pretty crazy. I mean, there's certainly things that we haven't shown. I mean, the show being loosely based on my life or other people's experiences in Hollywood, my life has changed drastically, but I think people would find it extremely boring to now be dealing with just changing diapers for kids and going to bed at 8 o'clock every night. Not the kind of exciting life that I think people have become accustomed to seeing on Entourage. I think people go to the movies because they see a spot or they see a trailer and they think, wow, I want to see that. There was a time where certain people were in a movie, I would just go and see it no matter what. But that's changed for me, and I think that's changed for most of the audience. And so, you know, if you see a spot that you like and you know, you see there's something there that intrigues you or piques your interest, and you go and see it. It's cool, you know. I think the fans are gonna love it. You know, it's funny, but it's smart, and I think these fans aren't easily convinced. But when you got the goods, it's all good. You know, you don't need no magic or nothing up your sleeve. You just show them the material, and I think they're gonna love it.
Oh, cool, a helicopter! Where'd you learn to drive like that? Grand Theft Auto!
I want to do good cop, bad cop. I come strong, and then you come in.
Got it.
I want to know everything now!
Okay, well, I'll talk to you. You're reasonable.
You want to talk to me? I thought you said bad cop, bad cop. I am a peacock! You gotta let me fly!
Pick another bird. Peacocks, they don't fly, Terry. They don't, do they?
Just let him have it, Captain.
The other guys.
How do they walk away in movies without flinching when it explodes behind them? There's no way! The movie industry is completely irresponsible for the way they portray explosions!